I mean, I've been shaving probably longer than you have. You ever shave a knee?
I would call the chin.
Oh, the chin is the knee of the face.
Yeah. So I've shaved a chin.
Okay. Welcome to Renee All Day, sitting in the hot seat today. Brad Robbins, how you doing?
I'm good. How are you doing today?
I'm doing good. How's everything feeling? What's going on?
Yeah. So far so good. Training camp how it is. Every day is like one, big practice all the way leading up to game day. So really just it's about stacking good days and looking forward to the season.
Getting it going. Okay, so talk to me about this season and now becoming a Bengal. You are an Ohio guy. I know that you've got some real deep roots with your whole family, but when you got the call that you're going to be a Bengal, what was that feeling for you and for your family?
Yeah, it was really good. It was definitely a positive feeling. Being an Ohio guy, something I didn't know. My granddad passed away in 2021. Apparently, he took my dad to training camps when my dad was a kid.
Wow!
And he was like the only Bengal in their entire family, right?
Yeah.
So I learned that after the fact, which I thought was really really cool.
Man.
And my grandma. So he passed away. My grandma ended up coming to our last practice, which was really cool to see her down here.
Oh, that's nice.
So, it was just really, really positive feeling. But, going even further back, it feels like a welcome back to Ohio type deal because everyone knows, I went to Michigan and type thing. So
your homecoming.
That's right.
That's so cool. You got your grandma down here. How is she getting around the stadium and stuff?
No,
she's doing
good.
All right?
Yeah, she's great. So we'll call her and ask her what she's doing. And keep in mind, she's 80-something. And we'll say, hey, Grandma, what are you doing? She goes, well, I'm cleaning houses for old people. We'll go, Grandma, you're old. She goes, no, I'm not. So that's her. She's fine. She's getting around like a 20-year-old.
So she's going to be coming down to games then as well, yeah?
If she's not too nervous, yeah.
Oh, come on.
She has a hard time watching them. And her argument was, I can come to practice because it's not a game, so I won't be nervous. So.
Grandmas. We love them. We love them. When you got the call... draft day, you thought you were being pranked.
Yeah,
Who did you think was pranking you? I
have a lot of friends who, being from Columbus, everyone went to Ohio State, Cincinnati, or, what else. So, all the Ohio schools. So, getting a call from a 513, and I have friends who are, pretty mischievous.
Yeah.
So, I kind of kept my guard up. I kept my guard up. Yeah, so I kept my guard up a little bit. But yeah, no, it was definitely a shock. And, at that point, by the end of the call, realizing this is the real deal and get to see yourself on TV, I was pretty excited.
So when you get the call and you think it's a prank, you're trying not to actually show any emotion because you think that it's one of your friends just ribbing you.
Yeah, pretty much.
Are you a prank caller?
No. Okay. So the story behind why I thought it was a prank call is because Moody, our kicker at Michigan, was drafted 3rd round by the Niners, and the story was him and his girlfriend planned a prank on him. Late in the 3rd round, and his girlfriend called him, and then they freaked out and was like, "No, look, guys!" Talking to his parents, and his parents were freaking out, So by the second time, when he actually got the call later that night, he was like, "Look, guys," and they're like, "Hey, stop messing around with us." And I was like, "No, for real! Look at this!" So. Hearing that story, I kept my guard up.
Yeah. Girlfriends like to take the wind out of your sails every now and then.
They agreed on it. They agreed on it.
I love that. So you were a second generational kicker. Your dad, what was his reaction with everything? I mean, he was also a Bengals fan though too, right?
Right.
Did he have any nuggets of wisdom for you with coming to Cincinnati and just as a kicker?
Yeah. So, growing up with him, he never pushed me to, be a punter in any kind of capacity. But according to most people in our hometown, it was he was, punting balls over houses. And he had tries with USFL teams and stuff. So he really, kind of got me into it when I wanted to learn how to. But yeah, as far as words of wisdom moving forward, I think he always just kind of keeps me on the right track, whether I'm feeling spiteful about something or not feeling too great about a situation or in the past if someone's treated me bad, right? And just keeping my my mind on the right track and just being hey man, forgiveness is the best thing you can do here, and just being the bigger person in situations where you don't want to be. So I think just mentally he's been my guide my whole life, which is and along with my mom too. I gotta I gotta
shout out to the parents
shout out to the mom
and grandma.
Yeah, and
Everyone's getting a little love.
But no, definitely a guide.
For them coming down to the stadium, I mean, I feel like that's still got to be like so surreal. I know you can like put into context. Yes, you're an Ohio guy. You're back home. But to be here in Cincinnati and to have like that fandom, to just even walk around the stadium, like that's got to be like a pretty big deal for your whole family. Like it's pretty wild.
Yeah. No, definitely. I think my mom teared up because we had the open practice on that one Saturday.
Yeah.
I think she teared up when she came into the stadium and was pretty excited. She said she got caught with emotion that she didn't know was there.
Wasn't ready.
Yeah, I wasn't ready for it.
Yeah.
So, it's awesome.
Game 1, how are we feeling? Like kind of heading into the season. Do you have any like kind of words that are like wrapping around the season or like kind of stepping in on this team? Like what's kind of buzzing around your head?
Just ultra positivity. The locker room, I don't have it necessarily an exact word. Because you can't describe it in an exact word.
Yeah.
Right. But the closest thing you can get is just the ultimate positivity with everybody in the locker room. And, I'm 24 as a rookie and I'm like middle of the pack age-wise, right? Which I think is so funny. And it's just like such a young team.
Yeah.
It's just so easy to make friends and have good connections and be able to tell stories and really connect. And I think that's going to show up on the field.
That's really cool to hear for somebody like coming into it because you hear over the seasons just how tight everybody is, how much everybody gels. So it's cool that anyone new that's stepping in is also just like welcomed with that exact same reception of just like, let's get down to business and get some work done.
For sure.
Hell yeah. Okay, so your whole family is athletes. Your dad played basketball, was a kicker. Your uncle also played football. Did you have a choice but to be an athlete?
Yeah, my brother played college basketball and my sister played college basketball and college soccer.
Goodness.
If she didn't get so many concussions, she'd probably be a linebacker here with me. So she like hitting people.
Yeah. Did you guys fight a
lot? Me and her bickered a little bit here and there.
Yeah. Gotta have those siblings keep you on your toes.
No, we definitely get along nowadays for sure.
So you played soccer. You were a goalie, yeah?
A little bit, yep.
Interesting. I feel like that also tells a tale of who you are as a person.
Why is that?
Because goalies are always a
little off?
Kooky.
A little off. I don't know. Yeah.
Did you always sort of gravitate towards those? I mean, to be the goalies, like kind of doing your own thing, being the punters, kind of doing your own thing on the team. Like, what is that about?
Yeah, I enjoy my own solitude.
Sure.
A little bit, being by yourself a little bit. Like, granted, you're a bigger part of the team.
Yeah.
Like being together, you're all equal. That's what I'm trying to say.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, I always kind of gravitated toward those positions. In video games or whatever it is, like, yeah, I'll be the sniper. I'll be the guy in the back. You know what I mean? Like I'll be the goalie. I'll be the I'll be the punter. I'll be the kicker.
Yeah.
That kind of stuff. I don't know why. I just find it kind of therapeutic doing the same thing, kind of over and over again, chasing that perfection. I really enjoy golf. And kind of my phrase going into punting and golf, it is simple but not easy.
Okay.
A lot of the task is simple.
Yeah.
Itself, when you look at it and see people do it, it's simple, but really there's a lot that goes into it that not a lot of people understand.
With all of the sports that you have played, do you get to go out to any other like professional sporting events? Do you have an MLS team? Do you have a soccer team that you kind of root for?
Yeah, I'm going for the Cincy team right now, just because I followed some of their guys, and I'd like to connect with them at some point and just be able to pick their brains, especially as a punter kicker.
What would the conversation like that look like if you're kind of sitting down picking their brains on their footwork and how that goes? Like, what do you guys talk about? What is what is it? The cooler conversations around the water tower?
Yeah, I don't know. I think I would mainly start around their upbringing. Just like that's kind of how I start most conversations with people, even in our locker room, right?
Yeah.
With a master's, I almost finished my master's degree in social work, right?
Oh, good for you.
So
you gonna finish it?
Yes, yeah. Specifically in childhood development.
Oh, nice.
So understanding, it really helped me in my own locker room at Michigan. It's helping me here too.
Yeah.
You're gonna meet so many different people from various walks of life.
Yeah.
And allowing yourself to be open to conversations and just understand that people come from different backgrounds and all that kind of stuff will allow you to create better relationships and have a better understanding of people.
Certainly.
So I guess with if I were to have a conversation with those soccer guys, is really starting with that to kind of form a relationship, and then kind of get more into the nitty gritty of like technique and all that kind of stuff.
What are we doing over
here?
Yeah. Well, what's going on over here? How are we doing this? Do you have any game day superstitions? Do kickers have more superstitions than other players, would you say, in other positions?
I don't know. Yeah, probably.
Maybe.
Yeah, I know there was one guy who I've heard stories, so I don't know how true it is, but he would go to the same gas station every Friday, before a game, go like 3 rows back in the Skittles, get the same pack of Skittles, do like all that same route. I don't know how true that is.
Yeah.
I've just heard it. But I'd say...
Do you have any shades of that?
I have a routine, but I'm not like superstitious in any way.
All right. Evan McPherson comes out to Eminem. What would your entrance music be?
Does he really? He comes out to, what song?
Yes. What song does Evan come out to? Lose Yourself? What is it? Do you know? We don't know. Eminem. What is it? Without Me.
Interesting.
What would you come out to? What would your music be?
As a rookie, I think someone else is probably going to pick for me anyway, huh?
But if you were in the driver's seat, what are you picking?
Oh, I don't know. There's so much good music out there. It'd probably vary. Probably some Led Zeppelin or Leonard Skinner or something. Yeah, and then maybe if I'm feeling a different type of way, I'd go into some EDM type stuff.
Oh, really? I wasn't expecting
Rufus
that.
Du Sol, yeah, like all those kind of groups.
Okay.
I like every kind of music.
Interesting. All right. Well, food for thought. Okay, let's talk the stash, the inspiration behind the stash. How much work goes into styling the stash? What's the stash's story?
Yeah, it started with me and my kicker at Michigan just kind of, messing around during camp. Like college, the days are long, but the years are short.
Sure.
Especially during camp, the days are super, super long. So we thought it would bring a little bit of morale to our group to shave all the facial hair.
Playoff beard. And you just kept it up top.
Right. And then we started kicking well, and then we started winning. So it really just kind of, shot forward from there. We're like, well, we got to keep it now.
If it works, it
If
works.
it works, it works. So yeah,
I shaved it now.
I shaved it right after the TCU game, right after our bowl game.
Renee All Day is presented by Gillette Labs. The best a man can get keeps getting better. Look good, game good. All right, I would like you to rank some mustaches for me.
Oh, this is awesome.
Because we've got a plethora of different stashes to look at. Maybe you can give them a rating of like 5 Brad Robbins right feet, something like that. Right foot? Just a bunch of feet. Okay, here we go. Up first. Ooh, the Justin Bieber stash. It's thin.
Yeah.
Describe the stash.
Yeah, I don't know. You know what? Some people rock the thin stash. I don't mind it. Are we going to scale? What are we doing?
It's a little pervy, dare I say?
Okay.
It's a bit of a pervy stash. I'm just throwing that out there.
Yeah.
I'm not drawn to this stash. You have a very masculine stash. This, I don't know.
Yeah, some people can rock it though, and it's all about like your head shape.
Oh.
Like his head shape works with that.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Okay.
For him, yeah, that's like a plus. Like, could you see him rocking a super
full,
heavy? Yeah,
no, that would be too
see what I mean? Like, it's all based on.
Got a sweet little face.
Yeah. So there you go.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Next.
That's 10 out of 10.
That's Lanny McDonald. Look at that thing.
That's exactly what I want.
I mean, that is a man stash. I feel like that really sort of like led the way. Of mustaches. This was a ground paving mustache.
Yeah, but I mean, trying to drink any kind of like milk or milkshake or like eat yogurt.
Steer clear of the dairy.
Yeah. Like you can't have any form of if you have mayo on a burger, that's in there. That's in there for a day.
Oh my God, is this a thing? I didn't even think about that.
I can't eat yogurt. I can't eat. I like yogurt's my favorite thing in the morning. And every time I get a spoon and like it just it gets stuck all over my face.
All right, next stash.
No more yogurt.
Freddie Mercury. Top tier.
Like I said, it works for certain people, right?
And his is like it's thin, but it's like prominent. It's not patchy.
Yeah, and it's it's like well crafted. Well done. Well manicured. That's what I want to say. You know, like that's definitely someone who looked in the mirror and went, "Sure, I got to manicure this." You know.
All right, next one. Hogan, come on.
Classic.
And to bleach it, I feel like that's got to be a painful process to bleach that mustache.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm a big fan of the guy.
Okay, yeah.
But
you don't love it.
I just don't love like this this part down here. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Too
But
much
I feel like
maintenance.
that. But I feel too much maintenance. There's a balance, right? But I feel like that's what makes him who he is.
You don't want to get lost in the stash.
Yeah, but everyone can identify this guy based on that, right?
No doubt.
So
no doubt.
maybe it's positive. Yeah, I don't know.
Last one. Oh, not our last one. All right, how do we feel about the Tom Selleck? Also a classic.
Yeah, that's
Very masculine.
that's exactly what you want.
Yeah.
Like, again, that's like the perfect balance of masculine, well manicured.
Handsome man, give me a shot of whiskey and a cigarette.
Oh,
Let's go.
100%.
Come on.
100%.
All right, now
Look at
this
the jawline too. Yeah,
beautiful. He's a beautiful
that's great.
man.
That's
Let
good.
the
That's
dimples
good.
shine.
Yeah, good for him.
And the Aaron Rodgers stash, questionable.
Interesting. See, like I don't think he cares, if that makes sense.
Sure.
Like, and
but
that's
there's
fine.
a charm to that.
Yeah. No, that's great.
Just let it fly.
Yeah. No, I look up to him. I like his mentality, and
Yeah.
I don't think, he probably didn't foresee him being rated by me on the mustache chart. So if that makes sense.
Fair enough.
And even if he did, he probably wouldn't. He probably didn't care.
Just let it roll off the back.
Yeah, it's awesome.
Okay, so now let's take it to your team, and let's see how these guys look with mustaches.
Awesome.
Whew, here we go. Joe, can Joe pull it off? Joe Burrow with a mustache.
Yeah.
What can't the man pull off, though, you know?
Pretty much.
Come
Pretty
on.
much. Yeah, I can't. Yeah, you're right. I think that's more. He could get a better mustache than that. It's
Yeah,
like a bar. I mean,
sure.
if he wants to sing in a barbershop quartet, that's perfect.
Then
That's
it
good.
could be
Yeah.
cute, I guess. All right, up next. Cam, that's a masculine
Yeah, that's
stash.
awesome.
That's nice. It aged him about 20 years,
For sure.
but I think he can do it. It actually frames his mouth quite beautifully.
No, that's pretty good. That's I'd rate that. Yeah, 10 out of 10 for sure.
10 out of 10. Next.
Oh, that's scary.
Come on.
Yeah, no thanks.
Sweet Evan with
no,
a little
no,
nice
no.
brown mustache coming
no,
out
no.
to Eminem.
No. That's not gonna work. That's not gonna fly. You think I'm supposed to hold for this guy?
Come on.
Like I gotta look back and watch him nod and like give me like a head nod. You think I'm gonna be able to keep my
Come
crap
on.
together?
Come on. All right, next one. There we go. Sam, that's not bad. You don't love it.
The color's off.
The color is off, but
Yeah.
hey, we're just working with Photoshop or something.
But yeah, no, for sure.
It's not bad.
I feel like any dude that's like in a masculine like position, right?
Sure,
So
sure.
so based on your position, pretty much
Who's
anybody
gonna
who's
tell
in
them
it,
no?
yeah, you can do whatever you want.
Yeah.
No,
I feel
looks
like
good.
people shy away from the mustache or treat it just as a novelty and joke, but it's quite a beautiful piece.
It's coming back.
It's
Telling you,
beautiful.
I'm running across more people around town who are rocking it. So
Yes. Okay, so we've rated mustaches. Now I would like to take it to the gam. We're going to rate some legs. I want you to tell me how far you think this leg is going to be able to kick. And then we will reveal who the leg belongs to.
Okay.
Hit me with a leg. Okay, look at that leg. Look, talk to me about this leg. You're the leg expert. What's that leg saying to you? It's a beefy thigh.
yeah, but see what I'm looking at is like. So do you see the calves?
Yeah.
Person's see how they're like high and tight.
Uh-huh.
Person's probably a sprinter.
Okay.
Can run really quick.
Okay.
I would say because of that, they have a little bit of twitch to them. So they could kick farther than the average Joe,
Yeah.
but without technique, probably not as far as, a professional punter or a professional kicker.
Sure. Okay.
So
Well,
I'd say probably like on average, give them 10 punts, 10 kicks, like 45 yards.
who do we got? Hey, Pat McAfee.
Oh, that's way better than
the
that.
man knows how to kick.
So given that he has the twitch
Yes.
and now he has the technique.
And the training.
So he could get to like 70, 80 yard.
Jacked man.
Yeah.
He looks great.
Yeah.
I didn't know that about the calf. Great calf analysis.
Yeah, you see the cat, yeah.
Great. All right, next leg. Oh, wow. Look at that thing. If I could only. What a beautiful leg.
See, that's very powerful quads.
Very, very quad heavy. In a good way.
But the calf
Respect
has
the
no
quad.
shape, right? So like,
Respectfully.
yeah, respectfully. In a
Respectfully, no
respectful way.
Yeah.
So this vertical leap, I am basing it on a vertical leap. I don't feel like it would be above 30.
Wow. Okay.
So I don't know, like without technique, 30, 35 yards max.
Who's the leg belong to? Carrie Underwood.
It's probably pretty good.
What a chanteuse.
Yeah.
Beautiful woman, beautiful
not
leg.
in those shoes. You can't kick in those shoes,
do anything
right?
in those
you
shoes.
can't-
Oh my God, are you kidding
That's about the only thing you can do in those
Thank
shoes,
God
right?
a sneaker is coming back. Next leg. Wow. Okay.
All right.
Uh-oh, whose leg is that? Can you tell?
No calf definition because of the tights. So I can't go based on my original analysis, guys.
Okay.
The spat on the ankles is going to limit ankle mobility. It's going to be very tough to lock your foot out.
Okay.
Looking at the hand, I don't know. I don't know if they're able to catch and that's what I'm saying. I don't know if they can catch and mold the ball. So technically, I don't know. I don't know how technically, but the quads are unbelievable.
Beautiful.
Quads are unbelievable.
Oh my God, stacked in the front and the back.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Beautiful.
so based off raw power, I think probably max I like 45.
Okay.
43.
Who do we got? Hey, DJ.
Yeah, I'd say that's pretty accurate.
There it is. We have one more leg? One more leg. Wow. These legs are insured legs. These legs are a big deal.
Yeah.
How far is that leg kicking a ball? I don't see a ton of them. I mean, the muscles are there, but I feel like I don't know.
Respectfully. That's how you got to start it, right? Respectfully. I would like to see this individual.
Okay.
I think I have a feeling I know who it is, but
Okay.
I'd like to see this individual run a sprint.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
What are you really made of? It's a nice
what are you made
leg.
of? So it's a nice
what
leg,
work
but
can we get out of it?
Yeah, it's one thing to have you have a nice leg, but it's another thing is does it function?
Sure.
Does it able to kick?
Yeah.
How's your mobility? Right.
Whose leg do you think that is?
I don't want to be wrong, so I'm gonna let you go ahead.
Okay. Leg reveal, J-Lo.
J-Lo. Yep.
Who were you gonna say?
Yep, that's what I was gonna say.
Were you? No.
Yeah, I don't know.
So her legs are insured. I'm not sure at what price. What would your legs be insured for?
It's a good question. I don't know. Depends.
Call up State
Depends.
Farm.
Yeah, I'll have to
Take a
ask.
commercial and we'll call up State Farm.
Yeah, that's right.
Renee All Day is presented by Gillette Labs. Gillette Labs is not your dad's razor. It's Gillette's ultimate shaving experience.
Oh boy.
All right, Brad, it's time for us to get down to the nitty gritty here and do a little shaving. I mean, you are the pro on all aspects of this show right now. Where do we start? What's the key to a successul shave?
Yeah, so I'd say I was actually YouTubing this stuff the other day because Gillette sent me a little care package, so I got a bunch of different razors and stuff. But I think the biggest key is developing a shave routine.
Okay.
So how do you begin, right? How do you begin your shave routine? So some people do the warm towel, if they're shaving legs
nice.
or face, whatever. But I take a warm shower,
okay.
which I just got done with practice. I just showered.
Okay.
So
the pores are open, the follicles are ready.
Right.
Great.
Preventing ingrown hairs, all that kind of stuff.
Nobody wants to mess with an ingrown hair, but I will watch it on Instagram.
But yeah, so it's true. It's true.
Okay.
So yeah, no. Getting it started. So I shave my head in the shower, shaving cream, all that kind of stuff. But
the
shaving
no look
face,
effect.
Yeah, the no look effect's kind of tough. I shave all but here,
Uh-huh.
and then I kind of line it up and do it myself when I get out. But shaving the beard. Are we demonstrating with these guys? Is that what we're doing?
Yep, that's all you.
It's a little cold.
What's this technique?
It's a little cold. So I'm just seeing how I'm testing the temperature of the water, right?
Okay,
Because it's a little cold, which will not make it soft, right?
Yeah.
Obviously the balloon's a little hairless. So.
Yeah.
But I like to get some water on it. That's basically what we're gonna do. That's how we're gonna start it.
I'm gonna sprinkle mine. I'm gonna give it one
Okay, that's
of these.
fine. But it's got the water on it.
Okay.
Oh no, I'll dry it off now. You dry it off a little bit. You prep the surface.
Okay.
All right.
Oh Lord.
So I go in the hand first.
Oh,
I don't know.
okay.
Is this gel or is this?
It looks like a
this
gel
is
into a foam, maybe.
Okay, it's gel into a foam. Hello.
Hello.
There it goes.
There we go.
I'm gonna start out.
Get a nice lather.
Little by little.
Yeah.
Right.
Should I be following what you're doing, or do I develop my own technique?
No, you can develop your own technique. You can do whatever you want. But I always start putting it in the hands.
I've only shaved my legs, and I've not used shave cream in a long time.
Here we go.
Just willy-nilly get in there.
Yeah.
That's not enough shave cream, I don't think.
I told you I was going to start little by little.
We're
I didn't want to
building.
over shaving cream.
Okay.
All right, here we go. Oh, I might need a paper towel.
Oh,
or a towel. Y'all have one.
Okay, I'm gonna. Oh my gosh.
This will do it. Just for sake of
Okay.
the balloon. This will be a pretty good surface to go against because there's not really a whole lot.
Okay.
Uh-oh. Should we just go? Just do. Oh, there we go. There we go. Get in there. Yep.
Wow.
Oh, this is not going to be good.
I hate to see your bathroom. Do you just get shave gel everywhere?
Oh, completely. Yeah. No. Well, this is why I shave in the shower.
I think perhaps we're getting a towel.
I made a mess. All right, there we go.
Yeah, you
Perfect.
can't have a shaving cream hand with the razor. That's risky business.
Right. So the point of having like...
Can I have a little of that?
Nope. So the point of having like a dry hand, right? If you're shaving and it's a little bit slippery on the razor, you might slide the wrong way and cut yourself. But preferably warm water.
You made such a mess, Brad.
That's okay. I'll clean up. That's part of it.
Okay.
Oh, shoot. Which way is his hair going? So I start with my head. I go one line right down the middle.
Okay.
It's because once I started going bald and I shaved my head down to like a buzz cut, I decided like, all right, I'm not going to have the buzz cut. I'm just going to shave it. So I did one line right down the middle. I was like, all right, well, you can't go back now. You can't stop once you did just like a reverse mohawk. So
the skullet.
Oh, this is going to pop, is it?
We'll see if we're lucky. Right. You know that they want the candy. They want them to pop.
All right.
I mean, I've been shaving probably longer than you have, so I've probably had I've had leg hair longer than you've had facial hair for sure.
Probably.
Right. Shave. You ever shave a knee?
Shave a knee?
Let me tell you.
Okay, so I think I would call the chin.
Oh, the chin is the knee of the face.
Yeah. So I've shaved a chin.
Okay.
Have you shaved a chin?
No,
never.
Yeah, I never have. What was the first thing you noticed when you shaved your head that now all of a sudden this was more pronounced on your face? Now all of a sudden, did your eyes look nice and bright, or like were your teeth looking a little like whiter?
You're saying when I shaved my own head?
Yeah, like when you like fully committed to the bald head.
Yeah. Well, like it costs less money. It's like way easier maintenance.
Sure.
I'd say like really one of the first thing I noticed was like in that summer, we went to the pool.
Oh yeah.
And I was very hydrodynamic. I think that's the word, right? Like,
yeah.
like I did like I don't know if that's the correct terminology, but like
it wouldn't be aerodynamic, hydrodynamic. Is that the word?
It's got to be, right?
It sounds good. Say it with confidence.
Yeah,
and I'm buying it.
whatever. But yeah, when I went underwater, it was like the weirdest feeling in the world.
Really?
Like to just feel like, because normally your hair's soaked and it's all over your face and stuff, and now it's just like it felt so good.
That's great.
Yeah, it's pretty refreshing.
Get that like Michael Phelps full body shave, and then you're really in business. No one can stop you.
Something about those Michigan guys and shaving, huh? So. During our camp and COVID days, we did the. It was like the reverse fade. So like, so I faded it because it was bald up top. I faded it into like heavier at the bottom.
We were all just trying things out, right?
Yeah,
Nobody really
we
knew
thought
what
it was pretty
going
funny.
on.
Yeah, so that's all there is to it.
Cool.
And then apparently, this is what Evan and those guys say. Apparently, I miss a spot.
Oh.
Let's see. Right here every time. But well, the hair's coming back.
Yeah, you're smooth right now.
So I'm good right now. But apparently, I miss a spot every time, and they call it my wings that I have. But it's impossible to see. You can't see anything back there.
Well, it's also like, I don't know if you're like a hair on the back kind of guy, but like then it's like, where do you draw the line on how far down are we going?
Yeah, that's a tough one to see.
Right. That's
like,
just for like,
just,
you know.
Draw a line and like, all right, I can feel it there. You know what I mean? Like,
get it below the shirt.
Once you like
bring it up.
Yeah, once you look at the razor and it's like long hairs and you're like, ah.
I've struck the sweet spots.
Yeah, there they are.
I found it.
That's right.
The more you know.
That's right.
This is great. I'm glad that we got to have a little shaving session.
It's a fun time.
Yeah, I've never shaved with anybody before, so.
Yeah. This is the first time for me too.
Usually it's a solo endeavor, but we did it.
It's one of the few parts of your life you can control. You know.
Well, Brad, thank you.
Yeah,
now we know more about shaving, and you got the best shaved head in the game.
Yeah, I appreciate that.
Yeah, look
I'm
at
glad,
that guy.
Yeah,
Look
I'm
how
glad,
happy he is.
Yeah,
that's a happy
I'm glad
customer.
it's not a frowny face.
No, that's a happy customer right there.
That's right.
I want it to pop so bad.